Today we're going to talk about how to create customers in Dealersocket without creating duplicate customers. Creating duplicate customers of the same individual causes major problems for our database and service and everything else. So we want to be sure we try to find an existing customer before we create a new one. So everyone knows the first step is to go to the magnifying glass at the top of the screen. We don't bother with any of this information here. We always search by phone number first. The reason we search by phone number is because it's 100% accurate in our database and 85% accurate on the internet, which means there's a good possibility we're going to find somebody. We'll put the phone number in the phone number field, and from here we can either hit enter on our keyboard or hit the magnifying glass at top. Now we've determined that there's 4 records for this individual, or 4 Bob Norrises. Could you imagine that? Anyway, we want to see if which one of these is the correct address. So let's just say, for argument's sake, for this example, none of these are the right person that we're looking for. So at that point, we're going to go ahead and close this window, and we're going to start manually putting the customer in here to determine, to get him put into the system. So you want to go ahead and clear the screen out, new individual. You may have to do that twice just because sometimes it doesn't take. We'll put in a first name. We'll put in a last name. And again, we're going to need a phone number here for this person. Now I'm going to use the same phone number because I know it's a duplicate. This way it'll show you what I'm talking about. And this is all we need to get started. So don't bother with address or anything else until we can get the customer put in. So at that point, we're going to go ahead and try to save this record. And we're going to get an error message popping up attempting to create a duplicate. Insert canceled. Well, we've all seen that a lot of times, and we want to figure out how to get around that. So now we're just going to go ahead and click OK. We've already determined that it's not any one of these customers down here below because, we've looked at the addresses are incorrect and everything else. Even though in this example, it is a match, we're just going to say it's not. So now we've got this customer in here. We're going to go over here and we're going to click Allow Duplicate. Once we do that, we'll go ahead and save that record. And now it has let us create that customer, which is not a duplicate customer, except for in this example it is. We want to go ahead and then complete the address information and always get an email address, etc. Determine the original source of where they came from, which one of these it is, and any other information we can get. And once we get all that information, we'll go ahead and save that customer. And what it's done now is it's created this customer as another entity. From there, of course, you just go ahead and hit your plus sign at the bottom, contact status, unless it's going to your sales manager, and that'd be right up, and add your vehicle in here. We'll cover that in another video.